Thank you for that introduction. I'm delighted to address all of you today at our 12th annual New York Maritime Forum. In March, I joined you virtually at the 14th annual International Shipping Forum, just weeks before COVID-19 began, reaching its peak in New York and across the nation. By any measure, the pandemic has confronted us with unique challenges spanning the entire spectrum of modern life. But because of President Trump's leadership and strength, our nation has risen to meet those challenges, and we are now on the road to revival and recovery. In my time before you today, I'd like to talk to you both about the challenges and opportunities, specifically in the crucial field of energy. Well, a good place to start is California, where residents who were confined this summer to their sweltering homes are now asking, is this what our state leaders had in mind when they touted their 100% renewable energy plan? California is again learning the hard way that state mandates to reduce energy consumption and shed load are the wrong approach to the future of our energy system. Speaking for our administration and the Department of Energy, I believe we have a far more sensible approach. It pursues the same goal of clean energy as, say, a 100% renewables plan, but without the disruptions to the reliable flow of electricity. And I believe we can achieve that objective if we keep pursuing this administration's energy approach of supporting research and development and removing unnecessary regulations on producers and consumers alike, unlocking the world-changing power of innovation. To that end, our Department of Energy invests millions of dollars each year in research and development projects and groundbreaking energy technologies, while our administration has removed unnecessary and burdensome regulations which stifle energy production. By following this approach, the United States has already become an energy-independent nation and a powerhouse on the world energy stage. I'm proud to say that the United States is the world's largest producer of oil, natural gas, and nuclear power, as well as the second largest generator of wind and solar power. And as part of our rise to energy dominance, the United States, before COVID-19, was experiencing an economic boom that drove wages up and unemployment down to historic lows, enabling other countries to prosper as well, because, as we know, the U.S. economy drives the world's economy. Today, as the economies of nations begin growing again, the world's attention will refocus on one of the greatest questions of our time. How do nations produce energy in a way that improves our environment while developing their economies at the same time? As this question is asked, we can point to our own successes in this area, again, thanks to our pro-innovation policies. Because of innovation, our nation in recent years has not only been a world energy and economic leader, but it has also led the world in reducing energy-related carbon emissions, surpassing every signatory to the Paris Climate Accord. And that brings us back to the energy challenges of California. It's because of innovation, I believe we are approaching the day when we will cleanly produce our most reliable fuels, like coal, while reliably producing our cleanest fuels, like wind and solar. We will make our cleanest fuels more reliable through developing energy storage technologies. To that end, in January of this year, the department announced the Energy Storage Grand Challenge to build an integrated DOE strategy focusing on R&D and driving American leadership in this vital area. And we will make most of our reliable fuels like coal far cleaner through building on our world-leading R&D advances in carbon capture, utilization, and storage. The ultimate goal is to take those CCUS technologies from our national laboratories and bring them into the marketplace. Our goal is full commercialization. A second way of making our energy both cleaner and more reliable is by fully embracing nuclear energy. This critical energy source is emissions-free and has 24/7 reliability. Under the prior administration, our domestic nuclear industry was allowed to wither on the vine. We must revive and expand it so it can play a significant role in our energy future, both at home and abroad. And let me add that we must continue to develop our energy technologies such as hydrogen, geothermal, and hydropower. Without innovative technologies and the policies that encourage them, we cannot achieve the progress we desire. But equally important, we need innovative thinking to achieve our goals. An illustrative example is the Getting to Neutral report prepared by scientists at Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory. This report does not advocate restrictive policies like those of California in order to reach net zero emissions by 2045. Instead, it offers a suite of realistic and innovative technologies like direct air capture, biomass, and utilizing natural and working lands to reduce carbon emissions. In the end, our country must choose between two pathways on energy policy. It can follow the footsteps of California by putting everything into only non-fossil fuels, and if it does, it will suffer the same consequences as California: blackouts, brownouts, and other power disruptions. Or it can continue to harness the greatest renewable resource of all, our own power to innovate and ensure a better future. There is no reason in the world to go California's way. There is no reason to ban every fuel at our disposal other than renewables. There is no reason to be energy exclusive when through innovation we can be energy inclusive, producing every energy source we have. If an energy source is already clean, we can generate more of it. If an energy source isn't as clean, we can make it cleaner. And if an energy source is intermittent, we can make it more reliable. So as we look to the future, let us choose wisely. Let us choose to innovate, not regulate our way across the energy landscape. Let us keep the lights on and the power flowing. Let us choose a cleaner environment, a stronger economy, and rock-solid, reliable power. And let us continue to blaze the trail of innovation and achievement for our nation and the world. Thank you.